Good morning, my beautiful people. This is John from USA London. Welcome back and thanks for watching. If it's your first time on my channel, as always, welcome. Here I help newcomers, permanent resident, and also US citizens regarding their immigration questions or issues. Or sometimes I give advice to newcomers to United States of America so they know basically what you do to get out of trouble, based on my own experience. Okay, so today is gonna be Sunday Talk episode number 74. In this episode, as always, I'm gonna go over some of the questions you guys send me on YouTube. Before I start today's video, I want to wish you guys a happy Sunday. I hope your day is going well as planned. All right, guys, and without wasting time, let's get started. The first question today will come from Eric Lester Cerezo. Hello, sir. Where can I probably send an email letter to NVC? Well, to send a letter to NVC, you can use the inquiry form. Okay, so if you don't know what it is, you can just Google NVC inquiry form. Okay, and then you can use that link. It's kind of like a form you have to fill out and then send them to NVC, and then from there they will respond to your email. Okay, all right, let's move to another question today. The second one will come from, let me see here, Roy X asked this question. Hi John, how are you doing, brother? I had my interview today at Lagos, Nigeria. After that, I received a waiver. They kept my passport, medical affidavit of support, and I did my fingerprint. Have anyone else recently received a waiver for immigrant on visa, on spouse on visa? After that, I check the computer electronic application center, then show refusal letter showing administrative processing. What does that mean? Please help me, John. Well, if you go to the interview, okay, and after the interview you check the status of your case. It's a refusal. Normally it means that they refuse you the visa. But if it's still showing administrative processing, well, there is a possibility that they are actually, your case is undergo review, basically like an in-depth review to see if you are eligible to get the visa. That's what they do. But and then also sometimes they ask you to send additional document. For in this case, you didn't mention that. So if your case is in administrative processing, then you just have to wait till they made another decision whether or not you are eligible to get a visa, or they keep on the same result, which is visa refusal. Okay, that's what it is. All right, let's move to another question here. Another one will come from Abdul J Mansouri. Abdul J Mansouri asked this question. I submitted I-130 and I-485 form, but my wife is not here. Made mistake. By the way, I-130 been approved and I-485 denied. So how can I fix it? Does I-130 still valid? How about the dollar they took for each application? So please, I beg for help. What I have to do? Well, thanks for the question. Most of the time, when your I-130 petition is approved and you file a green card, also a green card application, and they deny your green card, where you have a chance to resubmit your green card application again based on the reason why they deny the application. Usually, a green card application, you cannot appeal it unless they tell you in the letter that you can appeal it. Okay, but I know you can file a motion, meaning that they can reopen the case. If you have maybe additional proof, that the decision they made was not the right decision, well, they can go over your application again if you file a motion. But like I say, in general, you cannot petition I-485 after USCIS denies it. Okay, but as far as I-130, since they denied the I-485, I don't think the I-130 is still gonna be valid unless you get like a lawyer, immigration lawyer, and then you guys don't file the motion, and then they went over your I-485, and then you know how they call it, and then give you a green card. Okay, basically maybe change the decision and give you a green card. Okay, that way everything is fine. But I don't think your I-130 is still gonna be valid after they deny your I-485. Okay, all right. And then like I said, the main thing here is to find hire an immigration lawyer to help you out. All right, let's move to another question. This one will come from Daily Life. Daily Life asked this question: Hi, bro. Please reply me. I got my I-130 approval as a sibling of a U.S. citizen and received an I-797 notice, and also in my case of being transferred to NVC now. I want to ask you something. Also, I already have a 5 years on visit visa. Will that be working for me? So I'm kind of confused a little bit in this question, but for me, the way I understand this question is like this person's maybe his brother or sister, file I-130 petition for her, and then now she got a visitor visa, which is a 5 years on visitor visa to come to United States of America, and want to know if it's gonna be okay. So that's how I understand the question, because when the person asked this question, I sent like another question just to so he or she can help me understand the question, but I didn't get any response back. So for me, it's like when you have an I-130 petition in process and you have a visitor visa, there is no problem to use that visitor visa to come to United States of America. You still can use it. The thing is, once your I-130 it's approved, you will go back to your home country and then continue the process of getting immigrant visa to come to United States of America. Okay, that's what it is, because most of the visitor visa, when you come over here, you have up to 6 months to live here, and then after 6 months you go back to your home country. So if during that 6 months you are here, depending on how long you plan to stay here, then and then your I-130 it's approved, and then move to the case moves to an NVC National Visa Center, where you will go back to your country and then continue the process there. All right, so let's move to another question here. This one will come from Akere Jeremiah. Good day, brother. My US fiance has a petition for me, K1 visa, August of this year. I'm a Nigerian living in Italy. Does the ban on Nigeria affect the K1? Well, thanks for the question. Usually, the ban on Nigeria affect people who will get immigrant visa to come to United States of America. Since the K1 visa is classified as a non-immigrant visa, the ban won't affect that category. Okay, so just to answer your question, if you're in that category, you won't be affected. So let's move to another question. This one will come from Kadian. Let me see what Kadian has to say. Kadian Jackson will send this question. Good morning. My mom filed for me and my brother. We only receive one case number. How does that go? Well, usually it depends on if your mom is a U.S. citizen, a petition for you and your brother. So it's going to be 2 I-130 petitions. Okay, so 2 I-130 petition means 2 cases. All right, so if you guys only receive one case, that case will have the name of the case belongs to. So if the case belongs to your brother, then your brother's name is going to be on it. If your case belongs to you, then your name is going to be on it. Okay, that's how it works. So you got to be 2 cases basically. But if until now you guys didn't receive the second case, then you can contact NVC, see exactly what's going on. Okay, let's move to another question. This one will come from Marvin. Marvin asked this question: how long it take to get a green card in the mail after entering United States with a IR1 visa? Well, yep. Some of you guys who may not familiar with the process. Once you come to United States of America on immigrant visa, you will get your green card. Your green card shows that you are permanent resident here in United States of America. Actually, it's just the plastic is showing that you are permanent resident here in United States of America, but the status itself doesn't change. Even if you don't get your green card, you are a permanent resident. You need that green card just to show, as a proof you are a permanent resident. So to answer your question, sometimes will take up to 3 months to get your green card. But they say 3 months, or most of the time you get your green card before that time. But one thing you have to keep in mind: if you don't pay the immigrant fee, then it will delay the whole process. It can take up to 6 months. But if you pay the immigrant fee before you come to United States of America, then you will get your green card within 3 months. Okay, so let's move to another one. This one will come from Sametira. Let me see. Sametria Miller asked this question: can you help me to understand how the proclamation Trump have in place affected me, please? I'm waiting on my husband interview process for family. Well, thanks for your question. First of all, I don't know if you are a green card holder or you are a U.S. citizen. If you are a green card holder, that will affect your husband. Okay, but in case you are a U.S. citizen, the ban won't affect your husband. If your husband doesn't get an interview letter yet, maybe it's because the U.S. embassy where he will go for interview doesn't resume visa services yet. Okay, all right, let's move to another one. This one will come from Kadin. Let me see what Kadin has to say. Cardinal LG answering this question: how do I expedite my daughter's case via NVC? Our document documentary qualified September 17. Waiting for interview now. Minor 11 years. Embassy is Jamaica. Do I send the request using the same link for inquiry? Well, thanks for the question. Yes, and to answer your question, you have to use the same link you used to send the queries. Yep, use the same form I just mentioned on the NVC inquiry form to send your Expedite information, just to request your Expedite. So NVC will receive it and review it. If you qualify for it, you're eligible to get. So in order for them to expedite your case, they will let you know. All right. So let's move to the last question of today, which is going to come from Benita. Let's see what Benita has to say. Here is what Benita has to say. Benita Pokrel asked this question: hello, sir. My friend document was qualified on April 25th, 2020. And my document was qualified on April 16, 2020. Or on October 16, she got her interview appointment, but I didn't receive my email. Both of our case was on IR1. What did this happen? Confused. Well, thanks for the question. Sometimes it happens. It doesn't mean that. Excuse me. It doesn't mean that your friend you and your friend will receive your document will qualify in the same month, and then you're gonna receive the interview letter at the same time. Most of the time NVC will schedule the interview appointment for you based on the U.S. consulate visa appointment availability. Let's say your friends maybe is the last person NVC schedule an appointment for. Then guess what? There is no way they're going to schedule an appointment for you right away. You have to wait till there is a spot available. So that's what happens most of the time. So hopefully maybe by now you already receive a visa appointment. Okay, so because you sent me this question probably 2 weeks ago. So guys, like I said, that was the last question of today's video. Now I'm going to check a U.S. consulate update for 2 countries today. If you're something you're interested in, let's go in from my computer. Okay guys, like I said, I'm gonna check a U.S. consulate update from 2 other countries today. So the first country today we'll start with H. Let me see here. So some of you guys who are new here, to check the status of the U.S. consulate update of your country, you type on usembassy.gov in the browser, and you come to this page. Okay, so let's do this. Let's click on H, and then I have a lot of people ask me questions about Haiti again. I do Haiti most of the time, but maybe probably like a week or two I didn't do Haiti. Let's see what's going on over there. So you have a U.S. embassy in Port-au-Prince. You click on there, and then that will take you to this page here where you click on visas to check the visas status. Okay, let's see over here. Well, it looks like they still suspended visa services. So we are unable to provide a specific date of when we'll be able to resume routine visa services. So there's nothing here showing that the embassy, U.S. embassy in Haiti, resume visa services. Okay, so some of you guys have been asking me this question. I hope you're watching this video, and well, this is what we got. Okay, they didn't resume visa services yet. You just have to keep checking the website. I'm showing you exactly how to come to this website and check the status, so you can do it for yourself. And that way I don't have to do it every time, because there's a lot of countries out there I have to check on the update for. But I will do my best to update you guys on when I can. But like I say, you know exactly how to check the status if you didn't know. Okay, let's check on the consulate, U.S. consulate update for another country. Let's see which country is gonna be this one. Let me see here. Let's start with P and see what can I do there. Well, I have Pakistan. It's been a while since I checked Pakistan too. Let me see what's going on. So they have different locations in Pakistan. I'm gonna check on the U.S. embassy in Islamabad. Come to this page. I'll click on visas, and then from here, this is what we have. What is going on? As of September 28th, the United States Embassy in Pakistan and U.S. Consulate General in Karachi have resumed certain non-immigrant visa services, including F, M, and J categories. So what about immigrant visa? So they are not saying anything regarding immigrant visa. Excuse me. They're only talking about non-immigrant visas. So let me click on immigrant visas and see they have something there. So yeah, they're not saying anything. So well, it looks like they only resume certain non-immigrant visa services, but not immigrant visa services yet. Let me check on news and event and see maybe something new there. So here, so yeah, I'm not seeing anything related to immigrant visa. So all you gotta do is just keep checking their website for new updates. Okay, hopefully they're gonna resume partial of immigrant visa services soon. All right, if you have any question, please let me know. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys love it. If you know somebody who might interested in this video, share with that person. If you've been watching my video, never subscribe, hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. Well guys, whatever you do today, do it peacefully. Life is too short. Don't stress yourself too much regarding all those stuff that is going on, especially the visa situation of your relative. Okay, so I wish you again a happy Sunday, happy week ahead of you, and if your birthday is today, happy birthday to you. Once again, my name is John. I talk to you guys next Sunday.
USA Monde.